I call myself a Muyindi. If you need anything, and this is the advice to the youth out there. To me, business, you can do everything as a business. You can be here. You said you're into supply, you get, but someone calls you and they need a suit. Provided you know where to get that suit from and you know where to take it.
Yeah.
That's business to me.
Buckle up. It's time for WAWULIDDE. Join Ahmed and Karim as we dive into lives of fascinating individuals from all walks of life. And we are honored today to have the first ever Mr. Uganda with us on the podcast. So you're most welcome to our podcast. This is WAWULIDDE.
Thank you so much, WAWULIDDE the talk show. I really appreciate you guys for this initiative. It's really a unique project you guys brought on board. And yeah, thank you for having me today.
Pleasure is all ours. So as you can see, you have the man.
The building.
So tell us about yourself. Who's Mr. Uganda?
Who's even not even Mr. Uganda? Who's like Shaun Michael?
Yeah.
Basically.
So Alinda Shaun Michael is my name. Most of you know me as Shaun Donzo. I'm the first ever Mr. Uganda, 2024 till 2026. I'm a student at Victoria University, studying a bachelor's degree in real estate and property management. I'm in my second year. I'm a chicken supplier too.
Wow.
Yeah. And a poultry farmer. I'm a fashion model because it's through modeling that I got introduced to all this Mr. Uganda pageant. Yeah. And I'm a talent manager. I manage an amazing artist, a great talent called Alvan Stana. You can always check on him. He's good. He's everywhere. Alvan Stana, yeah. That's Shaun for now.
Wow. You really have a lot that comes with the name Shaun Michael, because talent manager, poultry farmer, again a student. Like,
Yeah.
is it too much?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
I think over the weekend, as I'd gone to visit some fashion designer, then I told him, we're going for a video shoot. Stana was shooting a video, the Dagala song. Yeah, his song Dagala. We are getting visuals for him. Then I told him, I'm on a rush, have to go for this video. The directors are calling me. I was like, Shaun, ukola bintu bimeka? Nze kumanyi mu modeling, nakulabako mu cosmetics, of which I still do. I have my loyal clients for cosmetics. Yeah. Nandabako mu nkoko, and now I'm into the music industry. Yeah. But music has always been my love, my passion, and being in the industry as a talent manager, it's not new. I also have my hit songs there back in school. Yeah, but I found myself wanting to be behind the curtains. Yeah, because I think the people behind the curtains make a lot of money.
Oh,
yeah. Really?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. So if you handle the business well, you get a lot of money. Yes, even the artists get a lot of money, but still the person behind signing the deals, the person behind sourcing all the deals and all what, gets money, yeah. So when Stana came up with, he also loves music, like our dreams and goals are literally the same, you understand? That's why we work very well. So when he told me, Shaun, man, I've gone to studio, he sent me a demo of his first song, Umpola.
wow.
I was like, yo,
We are doing this.
we're doing this. This is the man.
Wow.
I was like, yo, I'm going to manage you. You get?
Properly.
Yeah, so his music has been progressing with time, and I'm not finding hardships because there are artists that you have to explain their music for someone to love it or for someone to give it an ear. But Stana, I don't have to explain. Just give them the sample or give them to listen to the song, and yeah,
They appreciate all
they
that.
appreciate. Yeah.
So talent managers, that is stand apart. So poetry. How do you come up with that idea of saying, I'm doing poetry of all stuff?
Yeah. Poultry, I want to assure you that people eat every day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
The fact that I was in Nakawa around Kataza,
Yeah.
I visited some friends. Then in the night, there's this guy that roasts chicken like nothing.
The day
And guys were buying chicken like nothing. Then I went back home, and still on the streets, people were buying chicken. You get. So it came as an idea in a way that I can also supply this. I looked for a way to tap the market and get people to consume my product. You understand? So I talked about it with my cousin brother. We started it. We went for it. And at first it was M&M because he's Malik and Michael.
Wow.
Yeah, M&M chicken suppliers. But along the way, I think things didn't work out well. And we decided to part ways in a respectful way. And now, yeah, I'm here with Ali Chicken. Yeah, still grinding, and people buy, people consume. And remember, agriculture is the backbone of our country.
Definitely.
So only that gives you the urge to rear birds. And there's a way this business has helped me grow personally, to mature, and help my mental health too. Because watching those birds grow, attending to their needs, seeing them like
From babyhood.
from you get from that
that's
first
day one.
that day
I know.
one,
Wow.
week 1, week 2, till the time you slaughter them, and you're like, yeah,
Wow.
I've done a great job. You get. So only that gives me hope, and it shows me that we can all come up with something we do and we benefit from it. Because me personally, we've talked of managing. I know you would ask me, where do you get that money to give Stana? And plus me and Stan are working together. Like if he has some money, he brings in. If I have some, I bring in. But the money comes from the chicken. And it's the chicken that is paying my tuition right now. And it's the chicken that is making me look good. You get? So I'm benefiting at the end of the day. Yeah.
So I have heard of you talk about being a fashion model.
Yeah.
Did that get you to Mr. Uganda?
Exactly.
Or it was Mr. Uganda first?
Yeah, no. I've been in the modeling industry since 2021. Yeah. I want to thank my wonderful team, Joram Modeling Management. I think you know that guy. Joram is an icon in this industry, the fashion industry. So I was in, I think I proclaimed about this when I was in Form 3. I was at St. Mark's College, Namagoma. So I told my friend, she's called Esther Chironde. Right now, she's the second runner. She's the multimedia queen, 2024 from Miss Uganda. So I used to tell her I want to model for Joram, but I'd never seen him. So I saw Joram in, it was 2019 or 2018, around there. But the way you can see the guy and like, this is the guy we've been talking about. You get like that starstruck. So in my Form 6, I used to play basketball, but I used to get a lot of injuries. So I had to sit and think about my future. Am I going to go forward with basketball, or I'm going to chill for the betterment of my health? And I was like, I'm tall. So there's no way I'm going to waste this height sitting back home and doing something else. Yet I can use the same height to achieve some other goal. That's when modeling came back, but I talked about it
sometime back.
years, like 2 years ago.
Wow.
You get. So I was in my Form 6. I remember texting Jerome via Instagram because he always has master classes for modeling. So I think the first master class, I asked him, how can I attend this master class? I want to join modeling. I want to attend the master classes. I want to learn more about the industry. But apparently, I think I texted him like today and the classes are starting tomorrow. You understand? So the fee was $100 and I couldn't raise it immediately. But he told me there's a chance of you attending the master class next year.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm the COVID student. Yeah. I was doing my UNEB and Joram texted me still on Instagram. He was like, hey, you still want to be part of the master classes? I was like, yeah. So I thought it's free.
Rushy.
Yeah, I was rushing. I was excited.
Yeah.
And he told me, so yeah, you have to pay $100. I was in exams. I'm like, Mr. Joram, I don't know how I'm going to get that money because I'm in papers right now, but let me try my level best.
Yeah.
So imagine you're doing papers and you call your mom and you're like, hey, mommy, how are you? I have this modeling master classes I want to attend. And she was like, Mano, you're in exams and you're telling me this. I was like, yes, mommy, because I want by that immediately I finish, I go for what? For the classes because they happened, I think, on 21st March, 2021, if I'm right there. But my mom is a chill lady. She was like, okay, let me see what to do. But she didn't get back to me. So I had to call my friend. He's in the US. He's called Russell. I was like, Russ, I have this master class I want to attend immediately after my papers, but I need to pay $100. I was like, oh yeah, but I'll help you with $50. You get?
Wow.
Then I called my big sister. She's called Fiona. I told her the same thing. She's like, my mom. I was like, Shaun, better serious. Be patient. I was like, yes, but these classes happen immediately after my papers. Yeah. She was like, okay. She sent me $50, so that was $100. But guess what? Joram came back to my inbox. He was like, no, I've paid for you half the class. I paid for you $50.
Yo.
You get, that was motivating.
Wow.
You get. So it's like, yeah, I got the $50. I sent him the $50. I remained with the $50. You get.
Yeah, by the
but
way.
still, the $50 helped me for transportation, catering, and all that. Yeah. So I attended those master classes. Of course, they were hosted by Joram. And since then, my life has changed because Joram has provided gigs for me. Okay. I've got connections through Joram. I don't know if I'm still part of I know you watch this production team, but still, even before Mr. Uganda, I was part of his production team. Yeah. And through his production team is when I met the Miss Uganda organization. Yeah. It's through still Joram.
Wow.
Like I'm a product of Joram, yeah.
So I'm one person who used to watch American Top Model. Actually, I had sisters who used to watch American Next Top Model.
Yeah.
But I want to know how are the things here? Are they the same as we watch, or they are way different? Because those guys are taken to houses and they spend months there trying to learn the way of life, what they eat, the fashions, they go for shoots, or maybe for magazine shoots. Is it the same here?
I think America's Top Model is slightly different from pageants, if I'm not mistaken. But for the pageants, I haven't got the experience of boot camps. But all I know about boot camps, you go for shoots. They have different programs for boot camps. They have the talent shows, they have the top model, they have the photogenics. You get. Then it's through the boot camps where they test your confidence, where they test your patience, where they test your character in people. How do you relate with people around you? And that's where you get to practice your Beauty with a Purpose project. Understand? That's all I know about boot camps. But unfortunately, me personally, all my other contestants, we were not able to go for boot camps, but yeah, we went for master classes that were good. And it's through the master classes that we got to present our Beauty with a Purpose projects. Yeah.
That is really, really so impressive. So, was it like a dream, like, because you said like you used to love basketball.
Yeah.
Was it really like easy, like, you know, saying like I'm giving up on basketball, look, I'm not taking basketball serious,
yeah.
and so I'm going to switch to modeling. How was it? You know?
Yeah, but some I think some time back I was at home and I recalled a moment when I was young, and my sisters used to sing the song Model Statue and it was me modeling.
Really?
You get? Yeah.
So
it was me modeling, doing the model statue. You get it? Because I was young. So I was like, yo, things happen.
Things happen.
And this is literally your calling.
Yeah.
You get? So I don't want to say it was easy giving up basketball for modeling. Because that's a sport you've grown up loving and playing and following. But at the end of the day, I'm this person that thinks a lot before I make a decision. And if I make a decision, I've made it. If I say I'm going for this, I'm going for that. If I say I'm leaving this behind, I'm leaving it behind. But it wasn't easy. Even right now, I sometimes go to court once in a while, but I got a lot of injuries, ankle injuries.
Wow.
Yeah, so it wasn't healthy for me to keep on with the sport. Yeah.
I also used to play basketball. I was a point guard, but switching from basketball to hustle is very hard.
Yeah.
Because I used to train with Alton basketball.
Alton, yeah, yes. So Alton is a good.
It was exciting. It was fun because every day on the court, it's like that moment you have will last forever. Like,
yeah, and
you be there.
I want to tell you, to me personally, I think basketball is the best sport to bring people together.
Properly.
There's a way you bond on that court, and there's that brotherhood that comes with it. You get? Because I still connect with all the basketball
people you played with.
Yeah, I played with, plus even the people I versed, all like the people I used to play with on the village. They see and you're like, yo, what's yo? That brotherhood stays. Yeah, that's the power of basketball.
Marvin.
Yeah, Marvin and Jesse. And it's still going on with basketball on a serious level, by the way.
Of course, yeah.
Actually, I met Marvin at basketball. Actually, I met him at Alton, and he's still like my brother till today. Marvin, even the coach himself. There's the way you bond. It's like you're a big family that has just met.
Yes, there's that discipline that comes with sports. You get any sport, but to me, I feel basketball has the most disciplined players, in the world.
Let me tell you this, but like during high school, I didn't play like basketball because I used to play football. But I also like stopped that career because of injuries. Because like we used to use the basketball court for playing, but whenever you play, you could even injure your foot or what.
Yeah.
And I also said, no, I'm not. But I could always see this basketball coach. Whenever you do like it's you, Michael, you've done a mistake, the whole team is taking
goes.
I used to say, why? Why should we take, a punishment because Medi has not done this? If you're still talking as you're taking the punishment, we go back again.
And I think basketball is a spirit because, like I've told you, I used to get a lot of injuries. Most of the scars I have, the small scars I have on my legs,
Basketball.
It's basketball, I won't lie.
Oh.
It's basketball, yeah. Because I played basketball since primary.
Yeah. that love had to be from primary.
That's why I had to ask by the way.
Even Oscars, yeah. I don't know if you guys can see them.
Yeah,
These
they're
ones.
busy, but
Yeah. Yeah. This is all basketball. So
I could only guess it was really hard.
You are a big man.
I was a big man.
I cannot understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you play with rough people.
Yeah.
You're slim. So what do you expect? Yeah.
Wow. So, Mr. Uganda, how does Mr. Uganda come into
The picture.
the picture.
Yeah. And I'm going to say this. This is the power of the friends you have around you. You get. So if the friends follow up for Miss Uganda, then you hang out with them and they're like, man, why don't you go for Mr. Uganda? Like, I got like two. One of them is called Trivia. She was like, Shaun, why don't you go for Mr. Uganda? I told her, they haven't introduced that pageant yet. You get, so I can't. Then some other girl, all these are the people I've met through modeling, no, apart from Trivia, but some other girl, she told me, why don't you go for Mr. Uganda? You get, but the pageant wasn't there.
Yeah.
So I think it was by God's grace, the pageant came. Like, one of my friends sent me a poster of this guy here. Don't know if you can see him. This one here. Okay, like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was like, she sent it to me as like, this is a scam. You get it?
Yeah.
So, because I asked her, tell me about this. Is it there? What? She was like, no, I've also just seen the poster, but I have no information about it. Yeah. So after some time, I texted one of the Jura modeling management team members. I was like, do you know about this? She was like, oh yeah, they talked about it. I was like, do you have a link? I was like, no, the link is not yet out, but immediately it's out, I'll share.
Wow.
Yeah, so she sent me the link. I registered, and God has his own things. So when I registered, I kept quiet. Then it was Miss Uganda finale. No, it was top model, I think. Top model. They're looking for top model at Motive. Was it at Motive or somewhere? Then Miss Brenda, the CEO of Miss Uganda Foundation, she told Joram, that boy should sign for Mr. Uganda. First sight.
Wow. Blessings.
And Joram asked me, Shaun, have you heard? Ogenda better, Mr. Uganda. I told Joram, I've already signed up.
Wow.
Then she was like, I haven't seen your email. But she checked and she told me I was the first to sign. To register, sorry. I was the first to register.
Man, it's like it was meant to be, you know? It was meant to be.
Yeah, then we went for Miss Uganda finales, and she still asked me if I registered. I was like, yeah, I told you I registered. Yeah, so they called in for auditions, as usual. I went in for auditions. I did amazingly, and the rest is history.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because I think it was Tana, because being friends with Tana, because I used to see Shaun Michael, but anyway. Because sometimes I saw
I
him
used to see Shaun Donzo,
but
not Shaun Michael, because Shaun Michael has come now.
wow.
Yeah.
Man, that struggle you're doing papers and people are even telling you, hey now we chill. Chill, first finish your papers.
Yeah.
Man. Someone better with weak mentality would have said, you know what? Let me chill. People have said chill, man. Energy, man. Energy. Because if this guy wasn't like having a good mentality, you know, for pushing, going for stuff, would have said, man, mama, my sister the same thing.
Yeah.
But the guy never gave up.
Yeah.
Did they send you because she already saw you having the potential? It's something you really wanted that to do.
Mr. Uganda wasn't there.
So she just felt like you can do
Yeah,
things, but things what just
she's called
working.
Prima. She's a second runner-up Miss Uganda 2023. Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you, things were just falling in place for my cause. You can't tell me that the person is even pushing you to register. Like they're being on your case. Have you registered? It's like a teacher coming like to class each and every day and saying, Medi, why don't you revise? Read your books. It's
Yeah.
like they are pushing you.
And this is the lady I didn't know.
Uh-huh.
You get me. All I knew, she's the CEO of Miss Uganda, but I didn't know her. It's like when you come to work, you've come to work. You understand? So, and that's all. I hadn't even greeted her.
Wow.
I hadn't greeted her. I didn't know her. Honestly speaking, I didn't know her name. But that's how things happened.
That's God. Big ups,
Yeah.
anyway.
Actually, I've been thinking, people in Uganda, I don't think they take male models that serious.
That's serious, yeah.
Because most of the models here are women. Actually,
Women
I've had one
empowerment,
model. You did that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a
There are
lot.
many.
And you see, through Joram modeling management, I think every model you'll come across gives credit to
Joram.
Yes. You get, because Joram has mentored
Many.
many models and he has created so many international models.
Ah.
You get,
By the way,
it's called Joram Muzira Job. Joram Muzira Job.
So you can see that on social media.
Yeah, he's everywhere.
wow, big up
You
to the
can't be
big
a
guy.
stand, you're not everywhere.
By the way.
Yeah. He also connected me to Brian. Like, he, even in my Mr. World journey, I think that question was going to come later, but he prepared me, like, he prepped me, he coached me, like, he taught me, like, the questions they asked that side. I was in for like a 2 weeks class with him. So that's how far he loves the game. You understand? That's how far he loves fashion, and that's how far he loves raising stars or creating stars. Yeah. Because I wouldn't have this confidence here at your podcast without him. I'm going to talk about him a lot because I'm his product. It's through him that
You're here.
I'm here. You get, it's the industry he introduced me to, or he welcomed me to, that has brought me here. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So because we have stories and different people attached to those stories. So my modeling career, it's Joram surrounding it. Yeah.
When you talked about male modeling, I thought of these guys who have like, okay, they go to a runway but they don't have shirts on
Yeah.
with baby oil. I think they do modeling. Like, is that also modeling?
Yeah, and there are many categories in modeling. So you might find the category you're talking about is the fitness category. Those mugged guys, and they are promoting either swimwear or some
That's what
other
came to my
clothes.
mind.
Yeah. No, modeling is actually wide because we have the print and commercial.
What's that?
We have commercial models, those guys you see on the billboards. Then the print magazines. We have the runway models. You get, or high fashion. That's us now. Like, that's me on that runway. We like dummies promoting or selling a cloth. Then we have plus models.
The plus size
Models. Yeah, we have even the babies. So everyone can be a model in.
So a runway model you've said a runway model and a print and design?
Yeah, print and there's a commercial model. Yeah.
So a commercial model can't go for a runway.
They can. They can. You can literally just choose, but there is what we call specializing. One can be like me, specializing, be doing runway, get, and they perfect that.
So you can't do all of it at once.
You can, according to our setting here in Uganda, kasavu kanyama. You get?
Yeah.
You know our setup here in the country, you literally go for everything provided
you get
it
the money.
brings cashback.
Oyiriba buli wamu.
I call myself a muyidiri. And if you need anything, and this is the advice to the youth out there, to me, business, you can do everything as a business. You can be here, you said you're into supply, you get, but someone calls you and they need a suit. Provided you know where to get that suit from, and you know where to take it.
Yeah.
That's business to me.
Wow.
Yes,
Yeah.
and literally most of my businesses are a middle man. Because you can't, in business, you can't do all things. You can't produce, you can't process, you can't
Deliver.
market, you can't be the seller at the same time. You have to do one thing. I'm going to give you an example. The chicken business I'm doing. I started as a supplier. But within the process, you learn that you can also do poultry, you can rear the birds. But I started as a supplier, and I couldn't supply and rear at the same
But
time.
at the same time.
Yes, one thing at the go.
Yeah.
You can choose to be the supplier or choose to be the farmer that sells to this supplier, and the supplier sells to the client.
Wow.
You get? Or you can choose to be the supplier and Ahmed is the farmer. And that's how I work.
Wow.
You get? I have farmers I deal with, rear the birds, sell them to me because I'm the one who has the market.
Yeah.
You get? So my job is to look for the market and come to him. Give me the birds. I have the market.
At a good
I
deal?
sell. Yes.
Properly.
You're giving me the kg at 10,000, I'm going to sell it at 12 or 10,500.
Yeah.
Because the business of supplying, those are numbers. We deal in numbers. You get?
Yeah.
A wholesaler deals in numbers. You understand? So provided you know where to get the material and where to take it, that's business. Era ne bwonkubira n'oŋŋamba njagala eryato. Bwe mba mmanyi aw'okulijja. Bwe mba mmanyi aw'okujja eryato, ow'okuggyako eryato, ne client nga mufunye, the business ekoze eki? Ewed. Yes. That's why I even opted for real estate and property management.
Either way.
It's a smart idea.
Yeah.
That's why I think you've gone even further to go into university and like,
Study.
you know,
My education life, we shall talk about it. It has been a mess, but thanks to God, I have a chill mom and a patient one.
Mommy, hope you would be watching this and tell us, are you chill?
She's a very patient woman, yeah. So that's all we can go with when it comes to earning a living.
Yeah.
Yes. If you know where to get something from and where to take it, go for it.
Actually, most youth here in Uganda, actually, they call themselves the uptown youth. Tebaagala bintu ebyo byakuyiriwa. Balabanga
But it's us they call for airtime, it's us they call for fuel, vehicles. You get?
But
Yeah, but we should learn to work. We should learn because, man, no one is going to be there for you.
I understand.
You're not going to call your parents all the time to ask them for money. You understand? But if you can be creative, surround yourself with creative minds, and you'll see how far you can go. You get?
I heard something recently that God created us in His image, not just the way we look, but because He's a creator, meaning He also believes the way of working is created.
Yeah, do you know that saying that God doesn't help those who... God helps those who help themselves? It's true. It's right.
Yamba beyamba.
Ayamba beyamba.
It's like man saying, you won't work, you pray to God. You know?
something.
Anyway, so Shaun Donzo, is it right?
Yeah.
To being first ever Mr. Uganda.
Yeah.
Like, how did you feel like when you went back to your bed and said, you know what? Because I just imagine responsibilities it comes with, you
Yeah.
know. Because you know, better we take things okay. Like even us, we say we are starting a podcast. Try to maneuver the
Actually, he
that's
said you should start it next year. I was like, yo,
Boy, let
we
me
should hop on it.
let me. Yeah, I already researched. It takes a lot doing this. So I was like hesitating, but Jeremy told us this. Whenever you want to do something, do it.
So exactly. You see,
Do it.
I think it was last week, and Stana was telling me, man, you see, these things we are doing need a lot of money. We have to sit and plan. But still, I'm this person. We go all in because I put my hand in a lot of holes. If fire burns me, you get. So I told him, bro, we are going for it, with or without money. Because money, let's say, you know, how should I say this? Money is, yes, is needed. But do you know the best capital one needs?
Brains.
The brain and the community. The community. That's the capital we need. Now imagine we are crying that we don't have money to shoot the video. But we have our connections. We have friends that are videographers. We have friends that are designers. You get? And we have friends that can be the vaccines. Jerome taught me one thing, and that's, I mean, one of the best things he taught me, and the best things I use is collaboration. You understand? I come to you, I sell to you the idea. You understand? Stana has good music. And these videographers are our age. They believe in the dream. So it's up to me to reach out to them and tell them, you know what? This is the amount we have. It's not much, but please give us a hand. Let's work together. This is how we are benefiting after this project. I come to the designer. I talk to the designer. I tell him, yes, we are going to shoot the video, but we don't have money to buy these clothes. But we can get a little money to rent or to facilitate the transport. This is the idea we have. And this is how we are benefiting after. And trust me, everyone I talk to gives me a listening ear and buys the idea. You understand? Right now, I'm designed by a brands, but this is all the power of collaboration.
Wow.
Because these are business people and who know the dream and who know the power of collaborations. Do you know how many people can be like, I want that traction is wearing?
Wow.
You get? They rush to who? To A brands. Yes.
Yeah.
And A brands understands the dream and supports it. So that's the power of collaborations. So I don't think money, you need money to do everything. So if you were saying you start the podcast next year, we have the phones here. Like, I think Ahmed was looking at cameras.
Yeah.
You get? Forgetting we have these.
Yeah.
This can do magic. You get?
This can buy the cameras.
Can buy the cameras in the
My
future.
God, just so I sat down and I first showed, you know, by the way, I'm a person whenever I'm going to do something, I go to my phone, like I do some notes. I looked at my notes and I said, where am I going to get this money?
That's the power of having visionary friends around you. If you didn't have him, trust me, we would start next year or never. But if the guy told you, no, we are doing it right now, And guess, are you guys regretting?
Nah.
Don't say that.
Nah.
Because, I was like, okay, we are starting soon. So I'm calling this guy. Oh, yeah, you, man. Like, I need some good sound. Me not know that this guy is also good.
Good.
Then he told me, what are you looking for? Sound. Chill.
So we have the resources around
Around
us.
us.
Did he ask you for money?
Look at this. That's how things we just want to keep even off camera. Cause it's a lot. People just see what we did, but they
It's
don't
a
know
testimony you get.
a lot.
So I don't think money is the issue, but the people
Around us.
around us.
Energy.
Yes.
Or like connections.
Yeah. It's powerful.
Well,
Wealth.
You get. It's wealth, yeah.
you can have the money, but also not have achieve it.
Exactly. You can help you achieve your dream.
You see? Proper. Because now Shaun is running like this partnership with brands. It's a win-win.
So
And
we
if
need
you're
you.
to pay him, I don't think the money to pay him would be suitable.
And if I had paid him, I don't think I would be talking about the brand the way I'm talking about
Yeah.
it. You get, eh? But these are the people that master business.
They know business.
They know business.
You paid him, you'll be the only client.
Yeah.
Now you're reaching out to more clients.
To more clients.
Because I
yes.
was inspired. Seeing like his status today, I said, man, I'm also going for those shades. Because I'm a friend to Shaun,
Yeah, and this is what we call Buy Uganda,
Build
Build
Uganda.
Yeah.
Uganda. Yeah. And that's it.
Wow.
So, getting
Yeah.
into
Collaboration.
Mr. Uganda. Is it a camp?
No, it's a pageant.
A pageant.
Yeah.
Okay, you've signed in. How do you guys like run things? Do you like? Oh, you told me you don't have booty camps.
We do, but this time we didn't.
Oh, I understand. So it's very different from the ladies.
Yeah. So I think the question you're trying to ask is who's
The process.
the process or who is Mr. or what
Who's
does
Mr.
Mr. Uganda
Uganda?
do? You
Yeah.
get. So the way we see the way the girls are represented by Miss Uganda is the same way Mr. Uganda represents all the youth, the male youth in the country. But at the back of our mind, he's a role model to everyone, like even the female and the male. You get. So women empowerment had become a thing, and the boy child had been forgotten. But when this opportunity came, I took upon it. I went for it to be that role model, to inspire other youth, to show them that we can be represented, and to help the youth get role models. You understand? So I'm a role model, I'm a representative, and
So it doesn't stop from just being Mr. Uganda.
no. Mr. Uganda is only a title, but what do you help? What do you bring to the community that is impactful in a positive way? That's what they call beauty with a purpose. So my beauty with a purpose is mental health awareness. So that's what I'm advocating for. And it's not something that just came, but I went through it. You understand? And remember, the society sees a man as a very strong man.
True.
You get, as a person who doesn't cry, as a person who doesn't have problems. Okay, like someone who doesn't have to talk about what we go through. And that has killed us, has eaten the man, the male version of us
So much.
to the extent that we keep quiet and the only thing you hear is so and so died. And why did he die? He poisoned himself. He hanged himself. He
Fell
took
from a
overdose, committed suicide, like he fell from the first floor. You get?
So serious.
Some of these things I think they could have talked about.
Yeah.
Properly. Let me do this. Now I feel nowadays women are being given ears more than men. Let me do this. Recently I was watching the Ghana Talk Boy show. Then Shaun himself said like they lost a friend, but on finding out This guy was going through a lot.
Yeah.
It was mental health.
Yeah,
But
and guess what? We talk more of depression, but that's one of them. But still, depression is the cause of all that. But we forget, and these people that commit suicide are not the guys that always have the gloomy face the whole day, but the guys that smile a lot.
Actually,
To me, I feel depression is the smile.
yeah,
a smile hides a lot.
It hides a lot. And that word, I'm okay.
yes.
You get. So you see a friend is like, you're like, hey, what's up? How are you? I'm okay. Smiling. The next thing you hear.
Yeah,
Yes.
But why is it like that? It's because of the stigma surrounding mental health, the stigma the community is piling or is bringing. So if I come and tell you I'm not mentally well, you get, I want to seek for help. The first thing one will say is, Chali wafa agudde eddalu. Chali wafa akozesa ebiragalalagala. That guy is using cocaine, that guy is using drugs. But why do you think that person has reached to the point of using drugs? Have you tried to find out? Have you created a safe environment for them to open up, to talk about what they are going through? And if they tell you, have you helped them, or you've spread the rumors, you've judged them, you've rebuked them?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, when I'm going through all that, I won't be able to talk about it because I'll be in fear of judgment and rebuke.
Yeah.
You get? But now, that's what I'm here to shatter. You understand? You have to bring the end to the stigma surrounding mental health. Let's be friends. Let's create a community. Me and Stana, we talk about everything because we don't want to die in those rooms. You get? A short story. In 2022, I lost my job. You get? I was scammed. So I used the company money and it was taken. So thank God, through my sisters, we were able to recover the money, but still I lost
The job.
the job. So you've lost the job, you refuse to go back to school, you are told your mom, me, I'm making money, I'm working, I don't need to go back to school because ngenda kusoma kunoonya sente naye kati sente zenkola ki?
Zokola.
Yeah, I was having my cosmetics business, I was making a lot of money. A lot for that kid.
Wow.
You get. But still along the way I lost, the products disappeared from the market. So I'm this person that loves having money on me and loves working. I had to look for a job. A friend got me a job. A job where I was scammed. You get. I lost the job. I went back to my place. I was staying with a friend. So all those months without a job, you're stressed, you've lost hope, you're depressed. You feel like all the problems of the world are piling on you. You can't call your mom. Now I couldn't call my sisters because that helped me. I couldn't call them for more money. I don't want to be a burden. You understand? So when you lose that job, you feel like everything has stopped.
It's the end.
It's the end. So, to me, as I was running away from my reality, I resorted to drug abuse. You understand? And I'm good at hiding things. You get?
My God.
Stan is my friend, but he didn't know. I didn't tell him about this because he had also battled his battles and won. So now saying that the friend is going through the same thing, to me I thought it wasn't right. So I kept quiet and I thought I would be judged. I didn't call my sisters to tell them what I'm going through. So those drugs like the weed, the alcohol like Chitoko, those small packets are dangerous. They're cheap,
Great.
They're very dangerous.
but dangerous. You understand?
Yeah.
So I resorted to that. The person that was okay, I became more slim. Still depression hit them more, stress hit them more, because now you need now money to buy the drugs. You understand? So, as in the room there, I felt like your mom is not calling to check on you. Your sisters are not calling to check on you. Even the friends around you that would help you are supporting what you're doing. You feel me? So I felt like I should end the life, man, because I'd lost hope. Now, if my mom gets to know that I'm doing drugs, and you know our parents, they rebuke. You get, but you never know. If I'd opened up, I would have got immediate help.
Properly.
But I didn't. I decided to die alone. You understand? So I was in that room, and that day I thought of like doing it, like ending it. You understand? But God, in everything we do, we should like put God first, because God knows his people. And God has the plans for you. I had a voice. It was like, because now you have the pressure to dress well, you have the pressure to impress, you have the pressure to be well, to have money on you. You get? You literally have to fake it because you're told your mom you're making money. You can't call her. All that pressure, it piles up. Then with all the problems of rent, of not working. So just add something. Like, it was like between the people you want to impress and life. Choose one.
Impressing people is such a big thing.
Very.
You lose
Yes, I
yourself.
was going through a lot, but still I wanted to dress well. I still wanted to look, but
You know?
still I'm battling. I'm doing my weed. I'm doing my Chitoko
You're faking
empire.
it.
I'm faking everything. So that voice was like between the people you want to impress. I'll never forget it. And life. Choose one. You get? Woke up, got out of the house. I just went out of the house with my basketball shoes. And I looked for a court. I looked for a basketball court. You get? Very miserable man. I looked for a basketball court. Of course, you reach there, you don't know the people. You know basketballers. Like when you don't know the people, you don't
Associate with them.
associate or you don't feel the environment. So I stood out, looked at them, went back home.
Wow.
No. How do I start? Like you want to play, but everyone is on their own. If they know themselves, they know themselves.
Yeah.
You get? And to penetrate into a team is hard. So I went back home. Came back the following day. Looked at them. Made some shots, but wasn't feeling me. Went back home, did my weed, bought my popcorn and Fanta. Had my supper, slept. Then the following day, I went. Yes, this time I went early so that I find a few people so that we can at least bond. Yeah, we played, but there's this guy that was seeing me, that saw me from
The first.
the first day. Then he came to me. I was like, yo, I've been seeing you around, but you don't associate with people. Is everything okay? I was like, yeah, everything is okay. Let's play. Yeah, we played, but through playing, of course. So we bonded. Then I think it was the fourth day. That's when like he pulled me aside. I was like, man, you're not okay. You get? Yeah.
Felt it.
So he created the environment I'm talking about.
Of opening up.
Yeah, and we found of opening up to strangers than the people close to us.
It's very
You
weird.
understand? But how do you think it will make that person going through that situation, having mental health issues, how will they feel when they open up to the closest person and they're welcomed?
They never understand us.
You get? So I had to open up to this guy. Like he forced me to pour out my heart. So I told him whatever I was going through, whatever. And I told him, yo, I'm using this, but I feel this is not me. I'm not supposed to be like this. I told him I'm destined for something else, something better. Not a person that is taking drugs, using drugs. You get? So he showed me, he pointed to the boys. I was like, Shaun, everyone here is battling something. You get? Everyone here has a battle they are fighting. But guess what? They're not giving up. He told me his story. For him, he reached a point of going to rehab. I haven't reached that point. But still, I know if I'd called my mom and told her what I'm using, rehab.
Do you think that's the first?
No,
why
it's
do you think
not.
that's the first?
It's not.
Wow.
It's actually not the first thing because rehabilitation can either heal you or break. Yes.
Properly.
So, and rehabilitation comes in or healing. To me, opening up to this guy was the beginning of my healing journey because I admitted. Yes, that's the first step you have to do. Allowing, accepting your problem, acknowledging
It.
your problem. So I told him, yes, I'm using, but this is not me. I need help.
Wow.
You get? And that was the beginning of my healing journey. That's the community that helped me get back on my feet. That's the community that showed me that I need to go back to school. Because I'd refused to go back to school. I've spent like 1 year and a half, actually 2 years of not joining campus. You understand?
Yeah.
So that community alone, the fact that he told me those boys are going through a lot too, meaning they created a community that fosters awareness about mental health. And I want to focus more on the creatives because these are our role models. These are the people we look up to. You know, people still think that these people can't talk about what they're going through. They can't tell the public how they are feeling because when they tell the public, they're going to get backlash. They're going to be judged, and if you're a public figure, you're judged differently.
Very differently.
And
The
properly.
smallest thing, you get the fact that even the community can't bear it seeing you at a Rolex stand, a Chapat stand, getting your Rolex.
Actually,
I swear.
Someone
The
can just take
status,
a
you
pic.
get.
Immediately they see Mr. Uganda posing somewhere.
You get.
Make it
So
proud.
when they see you buying even the smallest thing, they will show you Yagwamu. You get.
Yeah.
Or Richie. So when these people go through a lot of these things, if they are depressed because the creatives industry demands,
A lot.
there's that pressure surrounding it. So if an artist, for example, an artist had a hit this month and he doesn't have a hit next month, we are going to demand.
Proper.
And he's seeing the fellow artists are bringing out content. he's not bringing out, maybe because of the monetary issues, they get depressed. You can't maintain that high standard, but the community wants you to maintain it. You know what they go through? Oh, some of them are using, but they want help. But they can't come to the public to ask for help. So those are the people you find dead in the sitting room alone, or dead in their bedrooms. Those are the people you find dead in the bathrooms. Why? They couldn't handle it. The pressure was a lot. So if you create a safe environment for these people that ask for help, or the people that are going through different life challenges, we can create a better community, a better country for ourselves.
Wow.
So, to relate to your point, last year in October, my father passed. Yes, we were not that in good contact, but he was still my father.
Yeah.
But that time, actually, it was really hard because it was sudden. It was a Tuesday. It was a Tuesday morning when my mom called me because it was like, "Are you in town?" And I was like, "No, I haven't go to town, but in a few I'll be in town." So I went to town and she was like, "Okay, first go to your grandma's place because this you will need to handle from like there." And I was like, "Yo, what's going on?" And she like, "Your father has passed."
Wow.
You know, that time when I came by and sat there down, I was like, "Yo, this is very hard." Immediately, I ran to my grandmother. That
Honestly,
people were crowded. So after all that process, after we buried him, it took me like about like 6-7 months to heal. But during that period, I lost my job because I was working actually in the market at a different job. Then this lady I was working with, I think I made a mistake in the money. Then she fired me.
Wow.
In firing me, she took my phone to replace the loss.
it was hard.
Sad.
So that time, it was really hard for me. But I could come to town while walking to hustle for like a 5K to grab what to eat and go back home.
Where were you staying?
I was saying, by that time I was staying in
Entebbe Road?
Interior Road near it was called Nyanam.
Nyanama.
So I could walk from Nakasero to Nyanama on a daily,
Honestly speaking,
but nobody knew.
I
Actually, he was my role because we had this saving group and he could push me, could say, wasn't as really well.
You didn't know that you're walking.
you know,
Wow.
He didn't know.
Yeah, now you see, we keep quiet, like we keep things to ourselves, you get it? But imagine he had sat you down,
'Cause-
and asked you, what's up?
what's up?
You would cry immediately, but pour out
For that
your
day.
heart,
Yeah.
and he would be shocked. But now even me, my mom got to know, like even my relatives got to know that I was using at my dinner, my Mr. Uganda dinner. That's when I talked about it.
Wow.
Yes. But now I was proud of talking about it because I battled it and won.
Wow.
You get? And I'm here as a beacon of hope
Wow.
to everyone going through challenges in life, having mental health issues. We are here to fight the battles with you. We are here to rise on our feet. I can't do it alone, but I can do it with all of you.
Yeah.
And I go with a slogan, together we can. Yeah, there are many organizations that help fight against mental health stigma. Yes, I'm looking forward to working with Strong Minds Uganda. This is an organization that focuses more on depression, but in communities, giving them free materials or free education about mental health. So everyone that is willing to work hand in hand with me, I'm here ready to team up with you so that we bring the stigma surrounding mental health to an end.
Super.
Yeah.
So, Shaun, being Mr. Uganda, how would you say, how has the journey been so far? Because I've been seeing you having campaigns. Recently, you had gone to Mitiana. Just take us through how has that journey been?
Yes, the journey has been good. Actually, I was supposed to represent Uganda at Mr. World in Vietnam last month in November, but I wasn't able to represent my country due to visa issues
Wow.
at the Vietnamese immigration departments. But everything in Uganda was sorted. I was ready mentally, I was ready physically. I want to shout out to Gym Nation Nansana for believing in me and giving me a hand to work on my physique. You know, a gym is a therapy place because it's through gym that we kill the stress and anxiety. So I want to thank Gym Nation for that. I want to thank all the designers that worked with me in preparation for Mr. World. I want to thank Joki Saka. I want to thank Abaska Ijuka. I want to thank Iguana Kampala. I want to thank Mickey Designs. I want to thank Ebrains. I want to thank Azaria. And I want to thank the Miss Uganda Foundation that was with me in preparation. I want to thank Jora Modeling Management for coaching me, mentoring me, and prepping me for the competitions. And I want to thank everyone. I want to thank our Right Honorable Tayebwa, that's the Deputy Speaker of Uganda. I want to thank Fiona Nyamtoro. I want to thank my parents. I want to thank everyone that was there for me mentally, physically, financially in my journey to Mr. World. But unfortunately, I was unable to represent the country, but more is coming.
Yeah, we'll just
Yes, the best is coming, and hopefully I'll represent the country in 2026 for Mr. World again. Yes. So, that aside, Mr. World aside, I'm back. I have to push on my advocacy, mental health awareness, and work hand in hand with Miss Uganda, my sister, Natasha Nyonyozi, and our run-ups. Last week we were in Mitiana. We had gone to educate the kids there or the people in the communities about menstrual health. That was the major program for us. So in Michana, we were working with Wells of Life. Wells of Life is an organization that provides water in Michana, and it also constructs toilets for people there. Like, we went deep in the villages, we visited schools, as I was telling you. And my experience there showed me that we have to be grateful for everything we have. Wow. Like, here in Kampala, we complain for everything, but I reached there and I saw that we have to be grateful. Gratitude is a must.
Definitely.
Because now I saw kids studying barefooted.
Cool.
You get, they have no shoes. They literally need help. You get, there are schools that have porridge for lunch, and some don't have anything.
We just go the whole day without food?
Yes. No, you eat from home and you go back, come to school, go back for lunch home, then come back for evening classes. There are schools, when it rains,
No
No classes.
no classes, you get.
My God.
So Miss Uganda Foundation and Wells of Life came together. That was last week in Michiana. So they were providing reusable sanitary pads to the girl child. Yeah, so these sanitary pads last for 2 years, because imagine a girl going to her menstrual periods without pads. And the pads that they even don't have the money to buy those pads.
Yo,
They can't afford.
Man.
They can't afford food. They don't have water.
man.
You understand? But I'm grateful to Miss Uganda Foundation that took me there to open my eyes and know that we have to be grateful, and we should know that people out there need our help. They need our help. They're going through a lot. But yeah, that's our job. Let's come together and give a hand to someone that can't afford. Yeah.
Actually, I feel people here always cry to the government for help.
Now those
But-
people even don't cry to the government. You get? How do they start? They don't have phones. Actually, I should be the one crying to the government for them.
For them,
Please, the government.
Yeah.
People need, like, these are the citizens of the country.
Wow.
The political, I don't want to talk about, I didn't want to go political,
Yeah.
but I reached there and saw that the political leaders we have in our communities or in our districts need to work hard
Yeah.
to bring resources close to the people deep in the villages. Like the education there, to be honest, you people, we need a hand to create a better Uganda. You get? We need a hand to bring up responsible citizens in our country. People are suffering, bro. I saw it, and I'm forever grateful for everything I have.
Wow. And you can only imagine you come from home. Imagine you have not like had lunch or breakfast from yesterday. You are, man.
There's a district also with some of these kids even at home they don't have.
Yo,
So at school they are just looking at that school lunch. maybe.
School
Oh, that porridge. That porridge.
Yeah, we were talking to. I visited some school and we're talking to the kids, and I had a teacher telling us like, "Mangu abana bagende banywa obugi at lunchtime."
yo,
Wow.
That's what they're even.
That's their lunch. Porridge. You get?
That is hard. And at the back of their mind, some of them are
And-
saying, I shouldn't miss.
Yeah, and
You
only that. Taking the porridge, yes, that one has taken, but imagine this person that comes to school and doesn't have anything. Do you expect them to love education? Of course, they'll drop out of school because they don't have the necessary
means.
requirements. Like they don't feed well, they don't have uniform, they come to school barefoot, and imagine, guess what, they walk all that distance to school. So that child will be fed up. You get? So at the end of the day, they'll drop out of school, and guess what? They grow up in the community. They'll get each other. The boys will get the girls pregnant. Those are unwanted pregnancies or early marriage. They'll
Marriage.
do early marriages, and those are the gangs we'll be hearing in the community. You get? Because they're idle, they have nothing to do. But it all came from the education setup. You get? So if we want to fight against all that, let us come together and give a hand to the less privileged ones.
Wow.
Understand? So that we avoid all these criminal offenses in the communities. Let's avoid early marriages. Let's avoid unwanted pregnancies, because how are they going to be educated about all this when they are not in school?
Properly.
You get? So that was the outreach in Mitiana, and a lot, yeah. But of course, we empowered them, we motivated them, we played with them. It was fun.
Yeah.
We laughed with the kids. I enjoyed telling them to tuck in. I enjoyed that. You're like us, like an HM. Yeah, tuck in, please. Yes.
So bet you.
Are you smart now? Yes, sir, we are smart. I enjoyed everything. But at the end of the day, we need to give them a hand.
I saw a photo of you outside. Was it in a compound? Was that a class, or you were just outside the compound?
Where?
In Mitiana, they were where? I
Was
think
just
green
like under a
uniforms.
tree.
a tree out there.
Most of them have green uniforms, most of the schools.
Oh.
Yeah, but I think the last school we went to, they don't have, they study from,
Trees.
those trees brought together. Like the classrooms are made out of trees, like wood. You get? It's so those ones, when it rains, it does rain.
Yo.
No school that day.
Yeah.
And those people are competing with people in Kampala.
In Kampala, yeah.
So you leave Mitiana, you want to come compete with a person that has gone to set a high for a job? Is that true?
But you don't even get there if you that's learning things.
Like, I'm just showing you that
Yeah, but guess what?
they're not giving them a fair competition.
Yeah.
Because how will they compete with a person in Kampala? And
I feel like the highest percentage there drops out, and the smallest percentage makes it to Kampala, to the schools in Kampala or to the campus.
I
Yeah.
think the ones that make it out hand.
you have like
You can't be studying like that.
Such as.
It's, you know, I think they have
man.
Yeah, they do.
You just have to pray for a rich auntie to come and just love you at your home and say, you know what?
all your books,
Hey,
Yeah. And those kids are smart.
hey.
Kids are smart.
I've seen people that come from a village and come to these schools and they boast.
I wish you knew how those people know they are Naku. They are smart, but the situation, it makes it hard for them. Yeah.
I think education in itself, you need to be in a conducive environment to adapt and pass. Because how can you go to class in a tree class
And hungry.
hungry? Like, you can never capture anything they teach you.
Yeah. You get it.
They are not happy.
Even the teachers themselves are not happy. So.
Yo,
Yeah.
In that
you're
community.
still paying school tuition.
Man, they are teaching hopeless people.
Yes, so that's how far Mr. Uganda, and I'm still doing a lot of outreaches. I'm still doing a lot of mental health advocacy. I got an honor to meet Eddie Kenzo through Honorable Nyamtoro
Wow.
and the creatives in the Uganda Musicians Association or Federation. They have that sector of mental health. Yes. So hopefully we're going to work hand in hand to see how we can create more awareness about all this. And yeah, you never know. So that's when we shall get more funds to give a hand to other people that need a hand. Yeah.
Yeah. So like we always have like a few questions from the team as we wind up. So I think anyone can go first if you have your question for Mr. Uganda. Like, you should.
Are they hard?
Man,
No, really.
Nothing
I'm ready.
is hard. You're Mr.
Yeah, I'm ready,
Uganda.
yeah.
You go
Yo, go
first.
first.
So my besides our and the culture, is there anything you want to get acting? Because I feel like you will do good in acting.
You're not the first. You're not the first
Wow,
one to
he
tell
has
me that.
character, man.
Yeah,
I really feel like
yeah, and no, the fact that I'm in the creatives industry, I love to take on everything. I love acting, and if I get an opportunity to act, I'll try my level best because I love it.
have you got anyone approach you for like a position in a movie?
A cast,
Cast, yes.
I haven't got any, but if you're there and you think I can make some,
Good man.
no, if I can be a good cast, I'm on board. Yeah. Yeah, and another thing, me and Stan, of course, we are looking at doing a lot of projects next year. Yeah, more videos, more songs, more publicity, more brand building. Yeah, hopefully we also register our company. So it's a lot we are cooking, a lot in the kitchen. Yeah, you guys should watch out.
So the next year is
Yeah,
going high.
yeah,
How
on
the days
good.
here, we shall be giving the updates.
Yeah, surely.
We have to have you back again. You
You know?
Yeah, and we raise by what's that called? We rise by lifting each other. Yes. Yeah. So I'm here.
The power.
And Stana is here.
Yeah.
Other guys are there. You never know. Someone might reach out. They would want an interview from WAWULIDDE because you guys are doing a great job.
Thank you.
I've
friend.
been following
Appreciate
up.
that.
I love the whole setup, the whole vision. So
Wow.
you're on the right track.
Thank you. Anyway, I have 2 questions. Yeah. Anyway, my first question, cause today, okay, before having you, I first shared your pic to someone, cause there's some random question they said we look alike. I don't know. You know, someone was hyping me there. You know, those girls be hyping anyway. Yeah, they be hyping anyway. So that's their question to ask anyway. So my question is that, talking about mental health, because I myself, I swear, I've never had anyone to open up to, but I think in the future I also need someone to talk to.
I'm here, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, what step have you really taken, like, to really, like, upon mental health awareness?
Yes.
Are you, like, having anything you're doing that will really help people?
Yes. There's something I've been doing, but with the friends around me or like a few boys in the community, it hasn't become big. This is what we call the dialogue. You know, dialogue?
Okay.
Yeah. Even this alone can be a dialogue. Like we sit and share what we are going through. But that information is confidential. Like what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. You get? Yes. So we share what we are going through. We share our visions and see how we can help each other achieve the vision and win the battles we are facing. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad, but I'll be talking to you because
Yeah.
I feel. Anyway, you can have your question.
Actually, mine ain't a question. The first one was
Yeah.
if you look alike.
Oh God.
Mine ain't a question really. It's just a remark because I personally wish we had you like earlier, like
I swear.
like 2022, because man, you have been going through a lot. Even actually, you said it's hard to open up to your closest family member or friend, but just a random person you've met.
Yeah.
He's one guy, actually, like I think he knows 65% of my life. None of my family members like know anything. No one has called me. No one has like ever called me to check up on me. Like, how are you doing? How are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
I wish we had you here like earlier in 2020 or 2022. Like, it would have been much better.
Thank you so
But
much.
since you're here, we are ready.
Yeah. Thank you so much, guys, for having me. Thank you for giving me a platform
Pleasure
to
is all
share.
ours.
And I pray this podcast,
Kabush.
you get,
Amen.
goes far. And I pray a lot get inspired. A lot of people out there get inspired. And I pray this podcast or the conversations we've had change someone's life there.
Inshallah.
And if you're there and you're going through the challenges or having mental health issues, you're not alone. You're not alone. We are here with you and we are ready to help you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, just in case you didn't know, we are at Loven Coffee at Russell
Yeah.
Hotel.
Just
This
had
coffee,
some-
you see, it's really amazing.
Delicious.
Just off Interview Road, right? It's where it's located.
Yeah. So lastly, as we close, Mr. Uganda, like, where can people find you? Like, share your socials.
Yes.
And also give out a few remarks. So shout out to anyone
Yeah.
that has really pushed you here.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Shaun Donzo, or Alinda Shaun Michael on Instagram, Snapchat, Shaun Donzo, TikTok, Alinda Shaun Michael or Shaun Donzo. I think those are the. Then follow my artist,
Alvan Stana.
Alvan Stana, on
Definitely.
his Stana Alvan on all his social media platforms. His songs are on all streaming platforms. He's a great talent.
Yeah.
And I want to give a shout out to WAWULIDDE the Talk Show.
Wow.
Shout out to the Miss Uganda Foundation for bringing up such a great pageant, a great title in the country, a title that will motivate the youth, a title that will inspire the youth, and a title that will bring changes in that boy child's life. I want to thank Jura Modeling Management and for mentoring me throughout all these years up to where I am right now. And I want to thank, finally, Abrams for being on my feet. I don't know, am I smart today?
Cool fit.
Man,
Are you guys
I
going
think I
for
can
a
rock it.
track suit?
definitely.
I think
Yeah.
I can
Man,
rock it.
let me tell you, when I first saw you, I said, man,